Okay. Yeah, it's just you guys. Clock is running at T-minus 28. All right, so I changed up the Twitch stream. Let me retitle the YouTube stream, and we will go from there. Okay. All right. The YouTube stream is up, or the YouTube stream is ready to go. I just got to make sure it's on the right playlist. Hold on. Okay. YouTube's going to go live in 5, 4, 3. All right, what's going on, everybody? This is EJ's coverage of the RocketLab Bridging the Swarm Electron launch. What's going on, everybody? I'm EJ, your host, and I'm running a little bit late for this coverage, so what I'm going to do is just put this launch on and send it. There was already one attempt to go and launch this thing, and it didn't fly, and RocketLab currently set the new T0 to 29 past the hour. So we're still a little ways out on the second attempt. There is an hour-long launch window for this RocketLab launch. So there's a shot of the Electron vehicle on the pad. 21 past the hour, excuse me. This Electron is launching NeonSat 1A. It's a high-resolution optical camera for the South Korean government. So it's a spy satellite. Spy satellite for the Korean government. It's the first satellite system developed by the government using a mass production approach for precise monitoring of the Korean peninsula, led by the Satellite Technology Research Center, SATREC, at the Korean Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, KAIST. Korea's leading university dedicated to science and technology. Designed to capture near real-time natural disaster monitoring for the Korean peninsula. The NeonSat constellation is a collaboration across multiple Korean academic industry and research institutions, including SATREC, which is leading the program's design and engineering. Cool. So,
Met here. Met is green, tracking green. POV has dropped to 0%. We are not monitoring any significant weather, and weather is looking good to go for launch.
Copy, thank you.
Okay.
Well, that's a nice little update from our weather monitor in Mission Control. We are now at 100% go for the weather for today's launch attempt. So,
Yeah, that buzzing is them, dudes.
from attempt today at 2 and 1 p.m. this afternoon.
Seems like a nice summer day down there in New Zealand. Since it's New Zealand, do they point the rocket down to go into space? Well, yeah, but this camera is corrected. They have some camera correction to make it seem like it's right side up for us. It's like, think about it like the Spanish button on the TV remote. You know, it's that we have to hit the Northern Hemisphere button. Yeah, I'm putting it through a filter, so like that's what it actually looks like, dudes. What's the backstories with Rocket Lab's mission names? Bridging the Swarm seems like this is another satellite in the constellation. I don't know. They give them names. If you move here, you'd already be set to Wumbo. Yeah. Yep, Wumboing. Here we go. I had to readjust it. I can't read New Zealandese. Fitz, I should be able to see this fly by place. Yeah, I mean, if you're in Auckland, if you look east, you should be able to see this. Yeah, I know, Grilani. Especially, there's a really lack of kids wanting to get into the study of Wumbology than the study of Wumbo. It's a shame. So yeah, they originally held the count, and they're targeting the later half of the window here, their launch window. Their launch window closes at 2100. I'm fine. Yeah, 2100. Once again, that buzzing noise is not me. Guys, it's their cast. I'm not sure what that is. Look at that place, man. You good? I'm all right.
Alright, if you are just joining us, we are currently at T-minus 19 minutes and 27 seconds till launch. This is our second attempt of the launch today, as we had an abort earlier before our original liftoff time. We are now targeting the end of our launch window today at 2:21 p.m. local time. So we are standing by for that countdown and listening in to mission control.
I have a few shares of Rocket Lab. It's fun to watch. Robinhood is good for stuff like this. Hey, astronaut guy, what's going on? Gabriel, I missed it when you originally asked it, but you asked, why did Rocket Lab cancel the Electron parachute booster launch? Because they started doing Neutron instead. Quiet EJ is scary. Sorry, I'm reading. This is NeonSat 1A. It's a Korean spy satellite. South Korean spy satellite. EJ for next NASA administrator after Jared. Think Jared could do a better job than I ever could, man. That'd be some big shoes to fill. Big tracts of land, that's right. All right. Thanks for the coverage. No problem. I mean, this has been pretty bad coverage on my part. I'm just sitting here.
And to all operators, LDM mission code. We got the clear. We're proceeding to another launch attempt. T0 set local time 14:21:39. I'm repeating, we are go for proceeding with another launch attempt.
My brother, I don't know if I'd make a good president, pal.
So just confirming what we heard from our launch director there.
Nice
we are
multiplanetary.
proceeding with our second attempt for today's window at 14:21 p.m. So we are now at T minus 15 minutes and 24 seconds and counting.
Seconds. I mean, you guys are saying New Zealand isn't a good place to launch rockets. I mean, I don't know. What's the south latitude of the Mahia Peninsula? So RocketLab site is over here. What are we talking about here? 39 south latitude is not bad. That's fine. Actually, that's a pretty damn good launch site, if you really want my honest opinion. You know, a lot of people ask me, like, do you like polar launch sites? Or, well, you know, Kerbal teaches you that you really want an equatorial launch site. No, I don't want either of those. I personally, this is very much personal opinion, think that anything between like 25 north or south latitude and like 42 north or south latitude is a really good launch site. Because that, particularly with oceans to the east, to the north and the east, or to the south and the east, that will enable you to basically get anywhere. You can go polar, you can go equatorial if you really want to. You know, with the right orbital mechanics, you can go wherever you want. No, New Zealand sucks. You have to ship everything here. Okay. You suck then. Enjoy sucking. What latitude is Baikonur at? Baikonur is up here. 46 north. It's out here somewhere. Yeah, Wallops, KSC are really, those are prime. Those are prime launch sites. Yeah, those are really good ones. Anyway. Wolfshide, what do you got? Buying a Silverado or Sierra this spring. Wish me luck. Long as the frame rings a bell, I'll be happy. Lots of time and work ahead of me to make it a Northwoods mobile camp. AFM removal. Suspension upgrade. Replace everything with rust on it. Dry ice, blast, and undercoats to start, like I said, with wish you luck. That's a lot of work, man.
Okay, looking at the clock, we are now just a few seconds away from our second go, no-go poll for today's flight. And with that an abort earlier in the count, our launch director recycled operations to target the end of our launch window today at 2:21
Yes, Dukas, it's Kodiak.
local time here in New Zealand. She'll be taking our operators through another readiness poll that is scheduled to begin in just 5 seconds' time. So let's listen in now.
And to all operators, we're proceeding now with the go no-go sequence. Stage.
Stages go.
Avionics.
Avionics is go.
GNC.
GNC is go.
Recon.
Recon is go.
T1.
T1 is go.
GC.
GC is go.
PLS.
PLS is go.
RSO.
RSO is go.
MET.
Med is go.
MM.
Is go.
And LDSA.
LDSEP is go.
The go no-go sequence is complete. We're currently T-minus 11 minutes and 24 seconds and counting. We go for the terminal count order sequence at T-minus 10 minutes, and from this time the 3-bar procedure is in effect.
If you hear hold from here on out, we got a big problem. PLS is what they said, Bob, not pianist.
Great news there from Mission Control. We are moving forward with our second attempt now that the team has cleared
11
that
minutes.
earlier abort issue. It is now T-minus 10 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock, targeting our new liftoff time at 2:21 p.m. local time.
Yeah, hold call here. That would mean we're done. We're done here, mate. No, we're not done. This is number 50. Actually, speaking of that, what launch is this for Electron? This is Electron's 81st mission. It's Rocket Lab's second mission of 2026, which is they're launching to the tune of once every 2 weeks, which is pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Only commercial provider that's even been able to hit anywhere near these numbers is SpaceX, and they're like way ahead. But you know, I will say this: even if like SpaceX didn't exist, what Rocket Lab's doing right here is damn impressive.
GC LDN mission code.
LDGC.
Please proceed with sequence 58 pad terminal checks.
How tall is this rocket?
Sequence 58 in work.
Electron is a tiny rocket, dude. If you look at the launch platform, you could see railings on it. It's not a big rocket. Electron's a small sat launcher. Hey Myers, what's going on? 30 meters sounds right, Drew. Actually, it might be a little bit less than that. No, 30 meters is too tall. Sorry, you said 30 meters, and I had to put it in
Stage 1
American
encounter
units.
pressure verified. Hydraulic pressure
It's,
verified. LDGC on mission.
GCLD.
You guys are saying it's 18. Yeah, 30 is too big.
Copy,
Sorry.
thank you.
All of a sudden, I got really tired. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. But
Avionics LDN mission code.
Well, we're good.
LD avionics.
Please proceed with sequence 59, the avionics terminal checks.
Copy sequence 59 in work.
I'm not making faces at you, but I'm not yawning either. Gamer for life, pointy end up, flaming end down. In the words of the everyday man's everyday Astro Boy, Tom Dude.
Well, while we are here looking at Electron on the pad ready to launch its latest mission, more than 2 million kilometres away are two of our spacecraft on a mission to Mars. After 2.5 months in space, our blue and gold spacecraft for the Escapade Mars mission by NASA are now fully commissioned, and we are just about to hand over control of the spacecraft to the science team behind the mission at UC Berkeley. They are busy preparing their science instruments on the spacecraft ahead of a slingshot maneuver towards Mars later this year. This mission is a complex one, not just because any interplanetary mission is highly demanding, but the launch schedule for Escapade added some particularly novel challenges. Here's more from our engineers behind the mission to explain just what was involved in getting us to this point and what's ahead for Escapade.
Getting to Mars has historically meant waiting for perfect planetary alignment, but the Escapade mission is different. We're setting a new course, rethinking the way we access the red planet.
So to get from Earth to Mars, we turn on an engine, and what that does is expels mass out of the back of the spacecraft.
I don't know if RocketLab did the background audio in-house, guys, so unfortunately we have to mute this part. That guy also has a polo shirt that has a bunch of LEMs on it. Lunar excursion modules. See? Those are lunar landers. Pretty good. Guy kind of looks like Sawyer. That's weird. Does anybody else see that? It looks like my guy. Play the guitar to replace it? My guitar is not tuned. Yeah, man, that's the type of shirt I can picture you in, dude. Don't take that the wrong way. The Lem shirt might be Tim's. Yeah, I think that's Timmy's merch. That makes sense. You don't have a tuner? Of course I do, but I have to tune it. Tuning it on stream is kind of weird, but... We'll do that while they're talking here. Way out of tune. Higher, no lower, no up, no down. All right, there we go. The audio's back on.
Was just over 1.5 minutes, and that sent it past the Earth-Sun L2 Lagrange point alongside its twin called Blue. And as you heard in that video, 97 seconds of engine burn time can take you a long way. And next up is Mars.
Mars.
Okay, it is almost time to launch our 81st mission with just 4 minutes and 18 seconds remaining on the countdown clock. Shortly, at T-minus 2 minutes, we'll switch to the launch auto sequence, which is when Electron's flight computer is in control of the countdown. That includes finalizing the propellant load and checking that both stages of the vehicle are fully pressurized for launch. The launch director will call out a 20-second notice to launch across the nets before counting down with the clock from T-minus 10 seconds.
Did you run ads?
Engine
No,
ignition
I didn't.
starts at
I'll run 'em now,
T-minus 2 seconds.
so nobody gets ads
and
during
it is
the
liftoff
launch.
at T0 for the Bridging the Swarm mission. And we'll keep the mission control audio channels up to listen all the way through. Then we'll be back with you after liftoff. So go Electron and go KAIST.
All right, let's go. That's how you play that. That's how you do it.
To all operators LDA mission code, from now on there should be no red flags on your critical LCCs. Recon LDA mission code.
Copy, Beacon.
Please lock the auto sequence and confirm.
Locked.
Please confirm all flight computer aspects are good.
All my computer outgoes are green.
To all operators, we are go for auto sequence start at T-minus 2 minutes. LDs go for launch.
All right, we're getting up on 2 minutes here. Let's go. Yeah, Rare Turkey, you got it. All right. Sickens. Yep. Are the colors for visual tracking the black and white?
Vehicle is
No.
fully on internal power. AFTS is green and enabled for flight.
Okay. No, the white stripes is actually ice. The rocket is made out of carbon fiber and carbon composite, so it's actually all black, but it's using liquid oxygen and RP1, so kerosene and liquid oxygen. So, you know, you have 2 tanks on the first stage,
Launch
two
load is complete. System
two tanks on the second
recirculation.
stage, right? But the RP1 tank is just basically jet fuel. That doesn't need to be, that's not frozen, so you still see the carbon composite. The LOX tank is right there, the liquid oxygen tank. That one has a bunch of ice on it, and that's why it looks like it's got white stripes. So they're not for the band? No.
Anti-geysering is disabled.
Stage 1 and Stage 2 tanks are prepped for flight.
Okay, inside a minute
Your
here.
purge enabled.
Okay, purge. High flow purge is enabled on the system. That means they're purging out the engines to get ready for ignition. Now, you guys, keep your eyes on this thing. If Electron goes, it goes, and it goes hard. This thing gets off the pad real fast. That's because of its Rutherford engines. It has fuel pumps that are actuated by really high power electric motors.
T-minus 20 seconds.
And that basically makes it so you can instantly turn this thing on and go. 10.
10, 9, 8,
Sound
7,
suppression system is on.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Ignition. And there we go. We got a liftoff. Neon Sat 1. The RocketLab Electron bridging the swarm mission with a spectacular drone shot. Yes! That was awesome! Here she goes! I told you, man, that thing goes real hard. Look at that thing.
Stage 1 propulsion nominal.
She booking. Got a good call on Stage 1 propulsion here.
An excellent launch for Electron from Launch Complex 1 Pad A, and we are on our way to space for the 81st time. Electron is already about 5 kilometers above the launch pad right now, and will soon reach maximum aerodynamic pressure,
Supersonic.
otherwise known as max Q. This is the first milestone to listen out for, and it marks the moment in Electron's ascent when the atmospheric pressure against the rocket is at its highest. So let's listen in.
65 seconds in.
Approaching max Q.
1,500 kilometers, 12 kilometer downrange.
Cleared max Q.
HVB discharge.
Confirmation there from Mission Control that we have cleared Max Q with some beautiful views of that rocket on
through
its
the
way to
clouds,
space.
okay.
And at T plus 1 minute 29 seconds, we are now more than 21 kilometers above Earth and moving at more than 2,000 kilometers an hour to reach orbit. Now, very soon, we are going to make our way through the final event for Electron's first stage, which is called MECO, or Main Engine Cutoff. And we'll see all 9 Rutherford engines power down and shut off so that our second stage of the vehicle can be safely separated. And then after that, the sole engine on the second stage will light up to power the remainder of Electron's flight. So again,
2 minutes
that
in.
is MECO, stage separation, and second stage engine start that we are looking out for on the vehicle cameras when those actions are scheduled to begin at T plus 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
20 seconds to staging. 6,000 kilometers an hour, 55 kilometer altitude.
15 seconds to staging. Entered burnout detect mode.
7 seconds.
MECO confirmed.
There's manage cutoff. Audio for separation.
Stage to ignition confirmed.
Yeah!
Stage separation confirmed.
That noise is a microphone that's on the vehicle. Good separation.
Fantastic. Mission Control has confirmed a successful MECO, stage separation, and second
Cool.
stage engine startup. A nice clean run for Electron on this mission so far. Now, next up will be fairing jettison when the 2 halves of Electron's nose cone split in 2 and fall away, revealing KAIST's payload to space for the very first time. We've got a camera inside pointed up at the spacecraft,
Yeah,
so we
watch
should see that visual confirmation
right
when
here.
it occurs
That's
in the
the
next
scene.
30 seconds. Let's keep an eye out.
It'll... It is, Aqualex. That's exactly what it is. They have to use a contact mic. A microphone just sitting off the bottom of this thing is not going to do you any good, right? Here it goes!
Fairing jettison confirmed.
That is fairing
That's
jettison
right, man.
confirmed.
Yeah, you got
and
it.
there is NeonSat 1A on your screen, exposed to space and racing closer to payload deployment now that we are at T plus 3 minutes, 59 seconds into the mission. And we've got another 2.5 minutes or so until our next milestone for Electron, which is the battery hot swap. That's scheduled to take place for the second stage Rutherford engine at around T plus 6 minutes, 35 seconds into flight.
Okay, crossing 10,000 kilometers an hour. Battery hot swap. So, RideTech Electron is the only rocket flying nowadays that has, well, I don't really have a better way to say it, but it's electronic fuel injection. It has EFI. There is an electric motor turning the turbo pumps. Turning your pumps. They're not turbo
For
pumps.
Electron's second stage, the Rutherford engine that you see
Listen.
on your screen there burns for a little over 6 minutes and through more than 2,000 kilograms of propellant. And during this engine burn, we run the 2 batteries that are powering its electric pumps to depletion, after which a third battery pack takes over to keep them running for the remainder of the count.
That's right, we call this maneuver the battery hot swap, and it's scheduled
That's
to take
correct,
place
Dan.
in just a few moments, more than halfway through the engine burn. You can see 2 of those batteries on your screen there reflecting the Earth, one on the left of the nozzle and one on the right, and there's a third out of shot too. But we should see that right-hand battery disconnect pretty clearly when hot swap occurs.
Yeah, watch. You'll see them. So this thing has batteries on it because it's using electric motors to actuate the pumps. Most other rockets,
Nominal 200 seconds remaining.
most other rockets have a jet engine turning the pumps, or well, a turbine, gas generator turbine that spins the pumps. This is an electric. That's the namesake of the vehicle, Electron. Not because it has electrons. Everything has electrons, but this one has it has electric fuel pumps.
HVB discharge holding nominal. Approaching hot swap in roughly 30 seconds.
Okay, so watch. This thing this happens fast. Blink and it'll be gone. Watch this battery here, and then the one that's up there on the right with the reflection of Earth. Or on the lower right of the
Throttling
screen.
down.
I wish, Yard. I wish.
Battery
There they go.
jettison confirmed.
Chad, am I remembering wrong, or do they...
Hot swap successful.
Nice one.
thought they
A
used to
seamless
jettison
hot
this one
swap
and that
under the
one.
belt, and that second stage engine is firing away. We are now 6 minutes and 7 seconds into today's mission.
Well, it is the third
and
battery
Electron's
spoiled,
second
but,
stage is cruising along with Keist's payload. Electron has now climbed to 200 kilometers above Earth, right around our kick stage separation altitude.
I saw that the battery over there and the battery down there popped. I thought I see. Maybe I must be misremembering, because I used to think it was that one and that one, but it's okay. It could be a different camera. Yeah, that's possible. Does it though, Quantum?
Will
Maybe
you
need
take
your
a
eyes
look
checked.
at that view from Electron's onboard camera? That is the beauty of launching during the daytime. It was only 7 minutes ago that Electron left the pad at LC1, and we are now more than 200 kilometers above Earth, well on our way to our 540 kilometer orbital destination. Our trajectory is taking us down towards Antarctica as we make our way out over the South Pacific.
And we're getting to the end of the second stage's journey now, which means our next milestone to watch out for will be second engine cutoff, or SECO. And much like the main engine cutoff in the first few minutes of flight, the single Rutherford engine on your screen right now will power down to allow that kick stage with Keist's payload to cleanly separate. So let's listen back in for that SECO call out.
Stand by for stage cutoff here. It's a little ways out.
Entered burnout detect mode.
We're looking for a number above 27,000 kilometers an hour up there. That's the staging velocity we need to get to.
Guidance is in terminal. 20 seconds remaining.
No, they're not catching the first stage. RocketLab decided not to pursue Electron reuse, guys. Unfortunately, but the reason why they didn't is because they want their new neutron rocket is partially reusable.
SECO confirmed.
There we go. 28,628. That's pretty good for a polar orbit.
Transfer orbit achieved.
Good transfer orbit.
Stage separation confirmed.
Third stage separation, 200
There
kilometer
we have
altitude.
it. That
Everything
is
looks good
SECO
there.
confirmed. And the kick stage has successfully separated from Electron, sending NeonSat 1A closer to its orbital target for payload deployment within the hour to complete this mission.
A smooth ride so far for Keist's Earth imaging satellite. It'll now spend about 40 minutes or so in the elliptical orbit it's been separated into before our kick stage lights up its engine to circularize. Then payload deployment can begin.
We're going to take a break from the broadcast for now while the kick stage coasts around the Earth, but we will be back with you to listen into mission control as they confirm payload deployment for Keist. So we'll see you here soon.
Yep, straight due south. Probably aiming for sunsync. No, I don't know if it's sunsync. It could just be polar. It really depends. I need one of those to go back and forth to work. Maybe swing by the grocery store. This one doesn't carry people on it, eccentric, but yeah. I see what you're saying. They said 84 degrees. Yeah, a sun-synchronous orbit would be going this way. But then again, I can't really tell from the map because New Zealand isn't like centered. There, this is a interesting shot, right? Like, I think due south would be that way, or no? Due south would be pointing towards Antarctica, so it would be down there somewhere. So that's not sun-synchronous, no. It's definitely not. 84-degree inclination sounds right, Silver. Just looking at the trajectory. Timmy gets copyright strikes for playing his own music. Yeah, sorry, I was just playing along with Tim there while the vehicle coasts, guys. If sorry you don't mind, I usually don't do coverage exactly like this, but yeah, she's coasting out over Antarctica. You know, the third stage with Electron is the third stage is carrying the Neon Sat 1, and deployment isn't for another 30 minutes, so. Here. Oh, wrong note. Sorry, the song ended. Let's see. Do I know how to play Slow Orbit? I think I can play this. But I don't know if there's a guitar for this. But then again, we put it in Moon Dance, so whatever. You ever think we'll get a band up in space? Chris, we've already had music played from space multiple times, dude. I don't know about a whole band, but... So right now, the Neon 1 Sat, or Neon Sat 1, is coasting over Antarctica. It's out of signal from ground station, so all we have is this map view here. So I'm just kind of jamming here while we get up to deploy. Getting the band back together in space. What is KAIST? KAIST is a Korean observation satellite. Yeah, it's a Korean observation satellite, dude. They're using it for disaster detection and peeping on other things. Let me listen to this song. See if we can get Slow Orbit here. Nope. I missed the note. Gotta practice more? I have never tried to play any of Tim's songs ever. What are we waiting for? They're waiting for the payload to come back around to a ground tracking station. That's why we don't have a visual right now. There's nobody lives down there. This is all Timmy's music, Chris. Tim is a very good musician, actually. He's real good. Nope, didn't get that chord right. This song's a little bit harder to figure out where the notes are. You're sad Tim is not flying on a starship. Never say never, man. I'm trying to figure out what chord he's playing. Oh, song ended. Nice, Redbeard. There you go. Considering our advances in ground and air EV motors, I have to wonder how long until we start seeing electric powertrains for turbine machinery instead of shafts and gearboxes, even on spacecraft that don't use batteries at all. Aqualux mass is the name of the game there, so mass and vehicle complexity is probably what's preventing that from happening. I understand what you're saying, though. That was alright, that was pretty good. And just going screwing around with the pentatonic, I think minor pentatonic scale. All right, we are still about 20 minutes out from deploy, guys. The vehicle's coming up over the other side of Antarctica here. It should be getting to a ground station here probably in the next 15 minutes. Artemis 2 teams should be arriving on station now for the start of the wet dress rehearsal. That's right, man. Let me listen to this one. Here, let me switch it back over to the other pickups. Okay. That was D. No. No. Oh no, that's not right. Hold on, let's see if I can nail that part. All right. So that's, guys, that's like, I mean, I didn't play that exactly right, but that's what makes Tim's music really, really good, because you know what, man? Like, you don't need to be like, you know, you don't need much to make simple music that sounds really, really good. And I ain't saying that Timmy's music is simple. It's pretty good. But if you really have a good understanding of music, you don't need to add anything too complicated for it to sound really, really nice. Why use many words when few do trick? Now, sometimes that's the right move, and I think Tim's music is great, dude. I think it's perfect. They're not complicated chords, it's just some good tunage to jam to, man. It nails the space launch mood. It really does. He's real good, man. Real good. I'd love to play with him. Tim, if you ever see this, dude, I'll play with you. Here. Watch. Yeah, ready? Yeah, I started jamming, man. We was jamming for a second there. I'm wasting time, but you're searching for those wasted years. Go to next year's Astro Awards. He and his band plays the evening before the show. Yeah, I wouldn't want to barge in. You don't ever barge in on somebody's set, man. Don't do that. That's lame. Maiden gonna sue somebody. Yeah, all right. Here, let's go for the trifecta while we're here. forgot how to play it. There we go. I might claim it. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, yeah, Chris? All right. There's a well-rehearsed plan for playing a show, something you worked hard for a long time. Unless the show is simple and has the space, it's a big intrusion. You don't ever barge in on somebody's set, man. That's so screwed up. Nice, rehearse. That's actually a good idea. Oh, come on now. Used to play drums back in school. I still play drums, Chris. I don't know if you guys noticed, I've been practicing. I practice off stream. No, I need to pick over it. Yeah, there you go, Bob, right? Is there a known size comparison, you know, for a kick stage on Electron? A kick stage? Oh, I don't know. It's maybe like the size of a coffee table, dude. It's not very big. Nice, Kenny. There you go. Definitely getting better. My dog doesn't howl anymore when she hears you playing the guitar. Okay. We're about 10 minutes out from satellite deploy here. Man. Yeah, thought that. Oh, there we go. Look at the top of the screen. You could see the, that's Electron's graphics for a ground tracking station. You put your brother's head from your drum set when you were younger. Oh, did you get in trouble or what? Is it just weird? Does the satellite look like an office building of some sort? It definitely has that vibe. Patrick Kane just tied Mike Modano for all-time U.S. points lead. Ew. 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 Gross. I hate that guy. Hey man, 2013 Stanley Cup. I hate that guy. You have no idea. Can't stand that guy. Frick you, Patrick Kane. Dick. Why you gotta be so good, man? No, he's not a face licker. He don't play for us no more. Don't worry about that. Oh, as a Hawks fan, I understand, yet enjoy your pain. Yeah. Your son's name is Kane for one reason. No. You gonna watch your team play in the Stadium Series this Sunday? I don't know, maybe. You play Kerp on guitar? I don't think that song is on guitar. You saw an electric kit back there? Get that on stream one of these days. The audio never comes through right with that thing, dude. Perforated, we got, I think they said deploy at 50. So we got about 10 minutes. I have a real set, Fluffy. I just don't have any space for it. I have a Ludwig Maple kit with, Remo heads, and I have a it has Zildjian ZBT cymbals and DW hardware, and I have an Iron Cobra 5000 double bass pedal. I can do that. It's pretty cool. I'm not the best at it though. What about an audio interface? The guitar is being... I could pump it through my mixer, Gamer, but then I don't get an audio playback. I do have a production recording microphone that I use. It's an Audio-Technica AT897. It honestly is better to pipe it through the shotgun mic so I can hear it. Or else, if I pipe it through the mixer, I need audio out from the mixer so I can hear the audio playback to make sure it sounds right. I do practice on that kit, man. I practice all the time. Almost up to the tracking station here. I don't know. Here, you guys tell me how it sounds. Give me one sec. I got to go behind the curtain to do it. doesn't sound too good. It's not, that doesn't sound the best, dudes. We'd have to dial it in. Well, your neighbors are awake too? All right. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can get it right. That's better. Better. It's close. That sounded a little better, dude. It's just, it was overdriven. I think I had the overdrive on those speakers enabled. You don't want to plug into the speaker. There's a slight possibility of overload. I have the compressor off, Mutter, so we're just, it's unfiltered through the shotgun mic. I mean, it also, the green screen might be screwing it up a little bit too. Yeah, I don't know if you guys look, eh? Here, I'll give it one more shot because we're almost coming up on deploy. One more try. Yeah, well, the song ended. Here, hold on. Let me turn this down for a second while the payload moves. Here. Try this one on for size. Let's see if you understand what I'm playing. I screwed up. Lars Ulrich, is that you? There you go, dog. Nice. All right, so I don't suck that hard. I don't suck that hard, man. So look, it's coming up. Look, she's coming up to the ground tracking stations here. We should have a reacquisition of signal here momentarily. All right, one more. One more. One more. Coming through good through the electric kit. It says it used to be a farm before the motor law. And some days doesn't play through the electric kit very well, dudes. That's a Yamaha DT Explorer. I need a glass of water. I'll be right back. Yeah, it doesn't play through the kit very well because the kit is outputting in mono, guys. So it's not playing all the sounds. Excitement shivers up and down my spine. Down in his farm, one to preserve for me alone machine. 50 odd years. Well, you're not Neil, but you're better than I can do. I'm telling you, it sounds like trash because it's not. Like if I get on the cymbal, the bass, and the tom at the same time, it'll only play one of them because mono. We should be getting a reacquisition of signal here in a second. Question, is there a signal output for each individual pad? Yes. It's the speaker output, dude. And you could you run that into a sub mix? Yeah, I mean the DT Explorer has a mixer on it. It's the output, dude. I'm outputting in mono, so it's basically only outputting the left channel, which sucks. But what are you gonna do? Stick that bottle outside? No, it's in my fridge in the shop. I don't know what I'm paying to use the damn refrigerator. I could just put it outside, but I want this refrigerated, not frozen. I'd need a surround sound set to really make it sound right, but yeah, gamer, that's how we do things here, man.
Welcome
Hey!
back to the live
What's up,
broadcast
Muriel?
for Bridging the Swarm, our
What up,
latest
Kim?
Electron launch from LC1, and the next to deploy a satellite to orbit for the Career Advanced Institute of Science and Technology. And liftoff for this mission took place at 2:21 p.m. local time from Pad A at LC1, with Electron carrying the mission to space all the way through the usual milestones, including maximum aerodynamic pressure, engine shutdown, and stage separation for the rocket's first and second stages, and then again to separate Electron's kick stage into a nominal transfer orbit about 40 minutes or so ago, in preparation to deploy NeonSat 1A to its 540-kilometer target orbit.
Yes, after completing half an
540,
orbit
guys.
around Earth, the kick stage lit up its Curie engine to begin its 2-minute engine burn, positioning NeonSat on a circular orbit. We have just had confirmation of a successful Curie engine shutdown, and next we're expecting to hear the call out for payload deployment from the operators in mission control. So let's bring that audio channel back up now and listen in for that call out.
Yes, let's.
Payload deployment confirmed.
There we go. We heard it from Mission Control that was payload deployment.
Not telemetry-driven
confirmed, and
animation.
Mission success from Electron.
Oh, there it
Once
goes.
again, we have officially bridged the swarm to add another satellite to space for KAIST and their Earth imaging constellation. Congratulations to the KAIST team and all the very best with payload commissioning for NeonSat 1A in the hours to come.
And congratulations as well to the Electron team for another successful launch. 2 launches down, plenty more to go for 2026. We'll be back on the pad before you know it. So keep an eye on our website and social media channels for more details about our upcoming missions. And until we see you back here again, thank you for joining us. This is RocketLab Mission Control signing off.
Cool. All right. Well, there you go. There's the whole mission. You got to start like in 3.5 hours. I got a meeting soon, guys. I got another meeting. Had a lot of meetings this week. It's a lot of meetings. A lot of meetings. So, this is where I bid you adieu. Adieu. I said that in the NSF cast the other day like a putz. But what are you going to do? Meeting with Rook. I wish I was that cool. Tell KSA we said hi. I don't know what you're talking about. Artemis related? No. Tell Topless we said hi. Feel like a raid? Yeah, we can raid. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. A little bit of a shorter stream today. We only did 8.5 hours, so. Etal is playing My Winter Car if you want to get more you fix. It's really funny to watch him stream that. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I got a meeting soon, guys, so yeah, that's going to do it for the Electron Bridging the Swarm coverage. We kind of just ended up jamming out at the end, but it was still fun. It was still fun. Good times. So, yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Let me think here. What do we have? So there is a Starlink, but it moved to 1 in the morning. So that is, if the Starlink is the last launch on the manifest for this week. So, yeah. That's going to do it. But I'll be here tomorrow. We'll play Winter Car. And then, guys, NSF is we're not doing a Flame Trench tomorrow because a lot of the back-end guys at NSF, like producers and stuff, they have a lot of media that they want to get ready for the Artemis 2 wet dress rehearsal stream and the Artemis 2 streams. We got to make sure that they're really trying to make those streams really, really good. So there's no Flame Trench tomorrow, but me and Sawyer will be here for Combustion Byproducts, which is basically just me and Sawyer talk about space news here for a number of hours. So, yeah, if you want to pop in here, pop in and over my stream or over on my YouTube channel, it'll be me and Sawyer. We'll get in here and we'll have some fun. So, and then after that, who knows? But anyway, have a good night, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.